so you said I mentioned a second job on the Ibiza, and this is it. As you can see here, in the bad weather and the snow and the ice, I misjudged the curb and made a rather nasty mess of the rim of my alloy wheel. It's a real pain because I've really tried to look after these, and after sort of almost 10 years, this is the first time I've really badly damaged it. So when you get them refurbished, if the car was newer, if the car was, you know, 3 or 4 years old, I'd get that refurbished. But I'm getting rid of it this year. But it still sort of annoys me, especially as I did it. So going to do a little repair on that. I'm not going to respray the whole wheel. Can't get the colour, unfortunately. This is a unique silver and unique to the FR, this particular silver on the wheel. So I've got the nearest match that I could in Halfords, and going to try and grind all this back and go around, do a little touch-in job. It probably won't look perfect, but I'm hoping it will look a bit better. It looks bloody horrible, and every time I look at it, it really annoys me that I've clouted the curb. You know, I've been driving long enough not to do that. It's a cold day, about 2.5 degrees, 3 degrees, so I'm going to have to take the wheel off and probably do it indoors. Oh, don't tell the missus. So to do a proper job, I'm going to take the wheel off. It's just too cold to work outside. But yeah, certainly I think we'll improve it. Won't be perfect, won't get the best colour match, but certainly think we can help the old girl. Little tip for removing a wheel: if you've got a wheel that's not been off for a while, and it's you take the bolts out or the nuts off and it's stubborn, it won't come off. Spray some WD-40 or some Easy Oil in the hub there, because you'll find that what's happened with alloy wheels especially, they tend to corrode onto the metal hub. Two different metals, they react against each other. So give it a spray with that, walk away, go and have a cup of tea, and then come back, and then with the sort of pad of your foot, kick the top of the wheel, turn it 180 degrees, so halfway round, kick it again, turn it, kick it, and just keep doing that. It might take, it can take quite some time, might even take sort of 5 or 10 minutes, but just keep turning it, kick it, turn it. You don't have to kick it that hard, just give it a good firm shove, and what happens is that the wheel, it will rock on the sort of hub, and it will break the seal, and hopefully you'll give it one kick and it'll come off. I think my one shouldn't be stuck on. No, mine's, there you go. Yeah, mine's quite loose. If you notice, I've put a little bit of copper grease on the inside there of the had it before, you see, so mine sort of come off easy. But just a little thread in the shed tip. Oh, it's pretty cold out here. I'm going to take this indoors, going to give it a clean, don't tell the missus, and I'm going to take it indoors on the kitchen table. So Kenny there, he's going to be helping out on this job. Right, so now I've got the wheel off, we can have a closer look at it, and yeah, you can see the rim damage all the way around where I caught that curb, and quite sort of heavy now. So nothing complicated here, very basic. A little bit of variable grade wet and dry paper, just try and get all of the bad sort of scratching and gorging out of the alloy, get it as smooth as possible. I'm not going to bother to fill it, not really worth it, just trying to do a little touch-in job. Main thing is just to get it nice and smooth, so better crack on with that, because I think it's going to rain. Oh dear. So only trouble is we couldn't get an exact match on the paint, and I went to Halfords and spent ages looking at different sort of silver greys, and the missus was actually pretty good. She didn't flip out, and she actually helped me with certain cans. We must have looked at about 20 cans, and well, it's not a perfect match unfortunately, but it was the nearest one that we could get, and I think it will look better than sort of scraped aluminium, and also it will seal the wheel as well, so hopefully prevent any corrosion, because of course what you get once you take the paint and the lacquer off, you've got bare aluminium, it will start to corrode. So just going to warm it up with the old trusty fan heater, and then well, just start touching it in basically. There we go, back on the car. You can still see it. I mean, to me it looks, well, I'm a perfectionist. It still looks pretty bad for my liking, but it doesn't look all mashed up and scraped. Yeah, it still looks like it's been curbed, but at sort of a more casual glance, it looks a little bit better. Every time we get some road dirt on it, it'll probably sort of look even better. But there you go, that's all it is, isn't it? So if it was newer, I would have probably had it properly refurbished. But for a 10-year-old car, like I say, I will probably be trading in or giving away to a member of the family this year. It'll do. I'm sure it's going to get a few more dinks and dents when someone else gets hold of it. So there you go, bit of a nonsense video, of course, just me mucking about on a day off. But hope everyone's well, and get on the Fred one for normal videos, mainly radio of course at the moment. But as for now, cheers, thank you very much for watching, hope everyone is well, stay safe, and I'll catch you all.